Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, we'll discuss another important use case or concept in Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations called as operating unit. So what is an operating unit? A operating unit is an organizational unit you can think of. Legal entity is different, but operating unit is an organizational unit used to represent how a business is structured operationally. Operationally structured unit is called as operating unit. What does it mean? It means that you need to create an operating unit whenever you need separate responsibilities. When you have to define separate responsibility for a specific unit of your business, you need to define multiple operating units. Maybe you need separate reporting. Maybe you need separate security structure for that operating unit. Maybe you need some different business processes. So if you want to define separate responsibilities, reporting, security, and business processes within your legal entity, you need to define a operational unit. So operating unit is actually a part of organizational hierarchy. Okay, so one legal entity might have multiple operating units. If it is your legal entity, then one legal entity might have multiple operating units. So the relationship is 1:n. One legal entity might have multiple operating units depending on the responsibility, reporting, security, and business processes. So what are the common examples? The common examples you can think of is in a legal entity, you might have some operating systems or operating units like departments, right? A department can be a finance, a department can be a HR, right? So you can categorize multiple departments as operating units. You can think of HR or IT, or you can think of sales. So these are many departments available inside your legal entity that you may treat as a operating unit, right? Now, department is one example of operating unit because the reporting structure, security, responsibility is different and separate from others. What next? You can think of a cost center. Cost center is one example of operating unit where all your marketing cost center, IT cost center are associated. Marketing cost centers, and you can think of IT cost centers, right? So these are also one example of operating units inside a legal entity. What else? What other example you can think of? Business units. Business units like retail business, manufacturing business, wholesale business, right? That are also part of your operating unit. So you can think of business units are also part of operating units. You can configure. So it depends that how you want to structure your business inside your internal organization for your legal entity. So you can think of retail business is one business unit. Then you can think of wholesale is one business unit, which is a operating unit, manufacturing, right? So you might have multiple business units for your legal entity or for your business that can be treated as a operating unit. Okay. You can think of there are other things also you can configure like value stream, production value stream, and you can also think of teams as operating unit, teams. So in Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance, sales team, you might have other teams also like support team, right? These are very necessary for all business. So all these are also called as operating units because these are required units to manage your business, isn't it? So this is the hierarchy you can think of. It is your legal entity, and under that legal entity, you might have multiple operating units because of this, their responsibility. And these are the examples: departments, cost centers, business units, teams, right? But what is the difference between legal entity and operating unit? There is a confusion, right? It is a very important concept to understand what is exact difference between operating unit and legal entity. If you don't understand this exactly, the difference between these two, then there is a problem. So what does it mean? What is legal entity? Legal entity actually represents a legally registered company. For example, Shop Chief Private Limited. This is my company, right? This is my company where you know my website, right? So this company represents my legal business. So it is called my legal entity because the shop chief represents a legally registered company, right? I can call it a shop chief India Private Limited. This one, right? This is my company. But operating unit represents an operational organizational part of the business. For example, I can think of because my business is delivering on different services like training. Training is a department where we provide trainings, right? Consulting, we have also a department to provide consulting service. So these we can call it as an operating unit, right? Either services or departments. So legal entity and operating unit is completely different. Don't confuse. Now, what is a department? These are very similar terms, but very confusing. There is another concept called as department. What is a department inside an organization? Operating, we understand, right? It represents an operational or organizational part of the business. And legal entity represents a legally registered company. But department is an organizational area of responsibility for some activities. For example, department you can think of as a sales department, services department, customer service, customer care department, right? So every operating unit or every legal entity might have multiple departments, right? HR departments, or you can think of admin departments, finance departments, right? What is cost center? Department, you understand, right? Department is nothing but organizational area or responsible for activities, whether it is a financial or HR, you can think of. Cost center. What do you mean by cost center? Operating units. Cost center means to track costs. For example, IT cost center, marketing cost center, right? So this we configure as a operating unit to track costs. Business unit represents a business division. Okay, for example, you want to have retail business, you want to have different geographical businesses depending on the geography, right? So this depends on your business decision that how they will configure the operating units and its types. So a legal entity has legal and financial responsibilities, but an operating unit is actually generally represents how the legal entity operates internally. Got it? So one legal entity might have multiple operating units. So as I told you, there are many types of operating units available, right? One is department, cost center, business unit. There is also another concept called as value stream. These are the types of operating units available inside an organization. So how do we configure in Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations? To configure that, you have to log in Microsoft Dynamics 365 FinOps and go to modules. Inside modules, you will find an operating unit section. Under the organization and administration, scroll down and go to organization administration. Then under this, you will find operating units under organizations. Click on operating units. Here you can configure new operating units for your legal entity or for your business. Depending on your version, you may also work with organizational hierarchy configuration under organizational administration and organization, then organizational hierarchy. Okay, but here is the way you can configure. to create a operating unit, you just click on new and create a name, provide a name. So click on, first you have to choose the name of the operating unit or type. I want to create a department type operating unit. So I can choose department, click OK. You can choose one of these options types. So give a name. I want to give a name called as, let's say, IT department. Okay. You can give a number depending on your requirement or business decision, and give the additional information. Operating unit type is department, right? Then in the general, you have to provide the name, what is the short name, and if it is part of a hierarchy, you can mark as yes. If it is not under any hierarchy, you mark as no, right? Then you have manager. You have to decide who is the manager of this department. Let's say I am the manager, so I can search my name here. The user you can search and associate here. Okay, let's say this is the user who is the manager of this department. Now you can provide the address of this operating unit, because operating unit means it is a address associated. You can associate some address. If you have already created some addresses in address unit, address management system, or address setup, you can choose one, or you can create new one also. Sometimes Microsoft Finance Operations is a complex module. That's why many times it takes time to process. Okay, so you can define some address here, and once address is associated, you can also provide contact information by adding new contact information and save it. So this way you can create multiple operating units for your business, right? The important part is creating an operating unit alone is not whole story. We don't normally create operating units alone. We actually can place operating units into a organizational hierarchy. Okay. So that is important whenever your operating unit is a part of a hierarchy, right? That you can set up here in. Once it is saved, you can go here and go to operating units. You can search the operating unit you have created. This is the operating unit you can search. This one you created, okay, at a department. And you can also, if you go back, you can also go to operational hierarchy here, view in hierarchy, right? You can click on this OK, and it will give you the operational hierarchy, operating unit hierarchy. Right? These are the hierarchy that is already created. And if you want to associate your operating unit in other hierarchy, you can just go to operating unit, organizational hierarchies, then define the hierarchy. Okay. So this is, I will cover this organizational hierarchy in upcoming videos. Thank you for watching this session. I hope you understand the definition of operating units and legal entities. Thank you everyone watching this video. In case you want live training, in-depth deep dive on Microsoft Finance and Operations, ERP modules, then let me know. Thank you guys.
Want to master Dynamics 365 Finance or Operations and get job ready? WhatsApp us to start learning, practicing, and building your career today. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.